think it's season 6 now.
It's a good shot there from Ravi, just down the ground for 1 to the man at long off, and a bowling change here for the Indians.
Yeah, looks like these 3 overs for 21.
In comes Pablo.
Nice deep Pablo.
Have you got any information on him? I was going to say, I think he was one of the players I didn't grab any info on.
No, he's relatively new to the group. As I say, yeah, the Indians are in a trial kind of year, but they've certainly got some talent.
It's an edgy shot, but it'll find the gap and go away for 4, so effective from Fouch. Just throwing the hands at it outside off, getting 4 runs.
Go hard and fast and hope that the ball gets away from the fielder. And even if it is a slow outfield, those ones are always hard to chase in.
Well, they've certainly spread the field now after 6 overs. So they've got 5 on the boundary now.
Here comes Pablo again. A bit more pace on that one, and Evan just works it off his pads nicely for an easy single. Here's Ravi. He's 22 off 19 so far. Fouch is 19 off 14, so both batters having a bit of time at the crease now, as Ravi just works that one back past the man that was at gully, and they'll come back for 2. Moving him on to 24. And it's 1 for 53. Geyser.
Yeah, I was going to say that scoreboard has refreshed again.
Pablo again. Gets a hand to that one.
Gee, that looked close, didn't it?
I was just going to ask you, Crispian, because I think he might have been struggling to get back there.
That's right, yeah.
And the deflection definitely wasn't that far away. I think they've got 2 mid-wickets back on the boundary. Is that more of a square leg? Just off to the left here.
More of a square leg. And that's worked around the corner of the man at 45 from Fouch, and that'll be over here. So 1 for 55 after 7.
Probably should pay some bills, shouldn't we? Sponsors, Crispian, I know you've got a hand in at least one of them.
Yeah, well, the Eves Bowplenty Indians, sponsored by Eves, the real estate company out of Rotorua. One of our agents, Gary Singh, huge supporter of the cricket, and it was an obvious connection for us when they got promoted into Premier Division to be involved with their journey alongside ours. So yeah, pretty excited, and obviously the Indian community is massive in Rotorua and growing. So it's nice to have that connection.
You only want it going one way, don't you?
That's right.
Yeah, there's also Craig Investment Partners, which this is their third year.
Actually, their 4th year now.
4th year running.
They've been amazing, and they do a lot of cricket in the region. So Chris Dow is our representative out there at Craig's Investments, and he's on our board as well. So he's really got himself involved with the club, which is great.
Burger Fuel, Gary Singh, as you said, Lakes Consultancy, Lifestyle Building Solutions, McStripes and Signs, Chance Cars, and Western Heights Pharmacy. And a few of those were also sponsors of the 3 teams in the GPL last year.
That's right, and they just keep coming back. They're amazing, and like any supporter of community sport, very hard to get things off the ground without them. So really appreciative.
Well, lads, it was a perfect time for the sponsors shout out because Ravi caused a small delay as he got rid of his helmet, and we're back on here as Fouch plays it off the back foot and cuts it out to the man. Oh, there was thoughts of a second run, quickly sent back, and wisely so, I'd say.
I like this from Ravi. I get criticised for not wearing a helmet, but at least I go out there and wear a hat. He's got no lid on at all.
Yeah, you probably not that often you see them with nothing on at all. It's normally just, I don't know.
I think
They have a hat at least, eh?
I think the last one I remember seeing someone was not wearing a lid of some kind was Glenn Maxwell hitting that 200 against Afghanistan.
That's full there from Mystery, the new bowler, and Ravi just puts it down to long on for a single. And bats to what the new bowlers.
I think also they've had a couple of ums and ahs in the running, so probably just a bit of a settler as well.
That's true, maybe that was in the combo as well. As Mystery comes in around the wicket, and he can't field his own bowling there. He'll be disappointed with that. It lets them through for 1. They thought about 2, but Fouch settles for a single to his name there. He just drove it down to long off. Here's Ravi again, and Mystery is back over the wicket. Well, it's a reverse sweep attempt, but it's not going very far, and it'll be a dot ball.
I think that was the edge of the bottom of the bat, basically.
Bottom edge of the bat into the ground.
I mean, you sometimes get the odd one that will just fly off the bottom, but that one went nowhere.
Risky without a helmet, fellas. It's easy to get a top edge. They go for a half LBW appeal there, but Mystery was pretty quick to stop appealing, so that says something. But yeah, I wouldn't be sweeping without a helmet myself. I wouldn't trust my top edge straight into my teeth. But Ravi backs himself. Shot off the back foot, out to deep cover, extra cover.
Yeah, I don't think Ravi needs to be too cute here. As long as he hits strong down the ground and plays to his strengths. He does like to think he's got quite a few shots in his repertoire, but as you can see, they're very hit and miss.
Pretty decent guy also, Crispian, to have back, isn't he? I talked to him on a number of occasions last season, and he's a pretty decent guy.
Just one of those guys you wanted to get back. Even the cricket didn't really matter. Just wanted to be around the group. He's just such a neat to be around and help fellas, and really positive.
Well, that was a good first over from Mystery, the right arm leg spinner, fellas. Only went for 4 runs. Handy stuff at this stage in the innings. 1 for 59, Geyser, after 8.
Yeah, it brings them under 7 and over. Still at 7 and over, sorry.
Chris James umpiring at this end. The other end, Brian Knightley.
Thank you. I was going to ask you to remind me who the umpires were there, Crispian.
Chris and James have been on ND panels in their time and currently. They generally get most of their decisions close. I'm sure we'll update them if they haven't.
Well, Alton, it looks as though Ravi's listened to you. Either that or, he's just noticed maybe the pitch being a bit two-faced and bounce.
Yeah, interesting getting rid of the helmet for an over or 2 and then bringing it back out. You don't see that often.
I think it was running repairs.
True.
Yeah, just for that one over.
Ooh, play and miss. He just didn't quite catch up to that one. Misjudged the pace, so well bowled.
Didn't have really the width either on it to be cutting.
Yeah, probably misjudged the line and pace of that one, didn't he? Pablo into his second over. advancing this time was Ravi, and he gets his hands through it. After the minute deep mid wicket, aka Cal Corner. Just one run to him.
And Crispian, something that you've had a big driving force in the last couple of seasons, I believe, is women's cricket, or girls and women's cricket here in Rotorua.
Yeah, no, it's a challenge, but there's certainly interest, and they're a lot of fun to coach. So.
I was going to say, training delayed today.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, some of the better players. That's nicely done.
Great shot from Fouch there. Down on one knee, flicks it around the corner for 4 runs.
Some of our better girls players up to train and play over in Tauranga, but we do a bit of local stuff as well. So.
And who's if there are people watching that might have someone they know interested in playing, what's their best contact?
We'll probably start with the Rotorua Cricket Association, but otherwise Lakes High School has a team, but it's not just for Lakes High students.
Yeah.
Happy to take girls from anywhere to give them a bit of a run.
That's a good attitude to have.
Yeah.
Another good looking shot from Fouch there. High elbow, punching down to long off for a single.
Just as you say that, my girls team are actually here, so I might get a couple up to say hi.
Okay, please do, Crispian.
2 to come in this over for Pablo, as we might get some company in the commentary box shortly. And then Ravi just plays that out to point. They get through for 1. 1 to come. Fouch on strike.
They're bowling quite nicely here, Alton, and good platform to launch from at some point.
Yeah, the game's in the balance, you'd say, wouldn't you?
Lily's going to come up and ask for a few questions. She doesn't know she's doing this yet.
On the front foot and defended there from Fouch, and that'll be a dot ball and the over. It's all for 66 after 9. Geyser batting first here at Smallbone. Oh, dropped in the deep. And the batsman thought it was going to be gobbled up, so they've only got through for 1 run. Ravi gets a life there.
It hit quite well to the fielder as well. There was a couple back
Ravi
there.
that trained us last year?
Yeah, he's out there batting.
Oh, cool.
We've got Lily in the commentary box here. How are you going, Lily?
I'm pretty good, thanks. How are you?
Not too bad. So you're one of the few girls trying to get things going at Lakes High, is that correct?
Yep, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Fouch launches into that. Is that a 6?
Certainly is.
It is. That's his second 6 of the innings, and they've both been beauties.
And a no ball.
No ball as well. That hurts the bowler.
After the drop catch.
True, after the drop catch.
You don't drop catches, do you, Lily?
Nope.
Yeah. Well, are you behind the wickets when you're playing, Lily?
I am.
How do you find that? Because it's not generally a position most enjoy or volunteer.
I actually enjoy it a lot because I'm the goalkeeper in hockey. So
you're used to
feels
being
a bit
very
like
busy.
home. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I find it also a lot better than standing around waiting to catch the ball.
Yeah, it keeps you in the game, eh?
Fielding. Yeah.
Nice.
Bit of a mix-up in the running there, but they pitch a single to short square leg. What made you get into cricket?
Well, at school we have a PE shed and they have some wickets and a plastic bat, and we were like, oh, why not? So one day at lunchtime we just decided to get them out and have a
hit.
Yeah, and kind of became our little tradition. My bad. And
Oh look, Lily, it's your first
quite
time.
cool.
Don't be so critical of yourself.
A little bit nervous,
Oh, it's all good.
but we kind of got into it from there. And then at the start of the year, this year,
Big shout for LBW, Gavin.
our sports coordinator asked us if we wanted to.
There's a strange, interesting looking shot there, just across the line.
Reverse
Yeah.
sweep attempt, but he didn't really get down and sweep, just reverse paddle or reverse leg glance, it almost looked like, from Ravi, and he's gone. LBW, they all went up, they looked pretty confident, and the umpire agreed. That was plum.
Sorry about that, Lily. I thought we'd, just.
That's alright. That's alright.
Like, it's the best thing about commentating cricket. You can always go back. So has cricket been a sport that you've liked watching in that from an early age, or was it something you kind of picked up from at school?
I've never really watched cricket like on the TV, but when we went camping with my family, someone brought a cricket set out, and I was quite fascinated. I really liked it, so I was kind of excited when our school said we could sign up for a team.
Yep. And with batting, how do you describe your batting? Are you a striker, or are you a plugger, or?
I don't know what those words mean. I just
So do you
kinda-
like? Yeah, sorry. Do you enjoy hitting the ball long and hard, or would you rather hit the gaps?
I just like hitting the ball.
Just hitting the ball? No, fair enough.
Yeah.
See the ball, hit the ball, Bev. Don't overcomplicate it.
Thanks, Alton.
I hear you, Lily, I hear you. As the new batsman coming out is Sean Gapes. He'll be on strike here, the right-hand batsman.
I'm going to go get some fish and chips for the girls. Gonna come?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, thanks very much, Lily.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lily. The future.
Oh, look, and what a good position the White Ferns are currently.
Yeah, how good. As we've got a single there just off to Squealer. Well, they wanted two, but sent back there in the end, and they'll settle for one.
Yeah, well, I mean, losing 10 internationals before going into a World Cup.
10 T20s, wasn't it, as well?
Yeah.
In that format.
In the same format. And a lot of questions being asked of that senior group who weren't performing. And then to come into the World Cup, okay, they lost to South Africa, Aussie, they beat India.
Mystery back into another over, gets worked out to deep mid wicket for one.
And the best thing is, like, I mean, even the Black Caps at that same period, both their international senior teams were struggling. The Black Caps having come off that 2-0 whitewash against Sri Lanka, going into what is one of the most feared environments in cricket, being India.
100%, yeah, both the men and women done very well over there.
And then both of them coming back, the women's with a T20 World Cup title, and the men's the first ever 3-0 whitewash of India at home.
Who would have thought that we would have come up with that? I didn't give us a chance. I hardly gave us a chance for us to win one, if I'm honest.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I was thinking 3-0 to be fair as well, but
Other team.
other side of the ledger.
Yeah, I think we all were, even us die-hard fans. So impressive stuff from the Black Caps and the women too. As there's a new bowler in, or this is it's Pablo again, isn't
It
it?
is Pablo, okay.
Pablo into his third.
Just a single down to long off to start. Sean Gapes, pretty prolific scorer for Geyser across all T20 matches, both in the Auckland and Northern Districts regions. 31st most runs, 161.
clamps down on that one for a single.
Loves hitting fours. He hit 13 of them last year. And 42nd best average of 32.2 minimum for innings, and that's pretty good. You know, for a batter over 30, and someone in the top order as well.
Yeah, very handy. There's his Fouch. He's 35 off 24, so it's a good knock from him so far as he gets that one away for a single on the onside. Getting Gapes back on strike. Pablo into his third over, halfway through it in fact. He's none for 20. Economy of 8 per over.
I love you use the abacus there, Alton.
Got to be done. As Fouch, in fact Gapes, puts the hands through it and gets it out past point. And they get back for 2 this time.
I hear you're playing a bit of last man stands in Tauranga.
Yeah, Papamoa actually, Bev.
Oh, Papamoa, sorry. Yep.
Yeah, we just started.
I should know.
Yeah, we just started. What about you guys? Are you playing?
What's the next ball? Yeah, I'm coming and just sent it out, put too wide there.
The wide ball.
Well, if you look at scorecards, apparently I played in New Lynn on Sunday, but no, that wasn't me.
Do they have a Sunday last man stance? As they squirt that one out for another single in the cover area. Gapes getting another run to his tally.
No, it's actually a T20 league through Auckland Cricket. I said to the guy that played as me that he can keep the 1 for 21, but I'll take the 30 runs he got using my name. That's set to make my debut this Sunday.
Advancing this time is Fouch, and he works it down to the man who's coming around from long on, and he keeps it to 2, but
so the keepers throw to the keeper's end, which is a decent nudge as we. I was going to say, is that end of the over?
that is the over.
Yeah, 86 for 2 after 11. You make it's funny because I live stream and work for Eden Roskell Cricket Club, but I'm going to be playing for the Suburbs New Lynn Bladesmen. Talking about maybe as a super sub, so bowler but not batting. So
Why not batting? Batting's the fun part.
I think bowling's easiest.
This is Mackenzie.
So guys are there getting back for 2 runs, played out from Fouch to the mid-wicket area, as this one's a dot ball from Mystery, just dollied down to gully region there, no run. And this time Gapes works it out to the man on the onside for 1 run.
The old, sound quality isn't, excuse me, due to technical issues. It's because we've had Mackenzie come and join us in the commentary box after we had Lily for a bit. Welcome, Mackenzie.
Hello.
Are you keeping well?
Yeah, I'm keeping good. Yeah.
And down on one knee, Fouch again. He likes that shot, and it could have gone all the way, did it? It's either 4 or 6, waiting for the call. 4 runs.
I was just loving that area, that cow corner mid-wicket at the moment. So Mackenzie, where do you play your trade of cricket?
I just kind of kind of roundabout everywhere, kind of. Just playing for the Blueberries. Yeah.
And these are the Blueberries, I think, from last season, is that correct?
Yes,
First
yeah.
season, yeah.
Yeah, it was quite fun.
Should just correct you there, Alton. It got turned into a 6 in the end.
I was given 6, there you go. This one's out fun run. Fouch moving on to 45. It's a handy little knock this. Can he get to 50?
What made you play cricket?
Well, it's a funny story actually.
I love
because-
funny stories.
Yeah, yeah. So at school we were getting bored during lunch times. So my friend Lily, who was talking before, had a tennis ball in her bag. So we pulled out our drink bottles and we were playing drink bottle cricket at lunchtime.
Now, Alton, where was this story before with Lily?
No idea.
Lily kind of just said, oh, there was a bat and a ball, we just started playing with it.
Yeah. It was just a little bit more, and then we started getting the cricket gear from the sports shed, and then it just kind of progressed from there. Yeah.
And have you always sort of like followed cricket, or are you?
I've only ever kind of played like bat down in the backyard with my dad and that, but yeah.
Geez, that brings back some memories. Got a bat down, or you know.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Did you enjoy playing with your father, or?
Yeah, I always liked it when I was little, and then it just kind of turned into this kind of just coming up with random games at school, and then it eventually turned up into doing it as a school sport.
I think it's one of the great things about cricket. You can play it with just about anything.
Yeah.
Gapes advancing and plays a cover drive. It almost beat the man at mid off, but he gets around, cuts it off for 2.
And a decent throw that's at the stumps at the non-striker's end. About half an hour later. Mackenzie, do you prefer batting, bowling? What do you?
Yeah, definitely batting's my favourite. Yeah.
And what sort of batter are you? Do you like to hit the ball, or do you like to take
I
quick
definitely
runs?
like smashing it all the way down, but
Awesome.
it just depends whether I can hit it first time or not. Yeah.
Alton, that sounds like my cricket. To
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shot. Speaking of smashing it, it's over for 6 runs. Rocked onto the back foot, did Gapes, and just put the levers through it, pulled it for 6.
I actually thought that was Fooch, sorry, but I was thinking that must be his 50, but that was a decent shot up the steps there. Do you ever get the ball in hand and get a bowl at all, Mackenzie?
Yeah, I do. I bowl, but my bowling needs a little bit more practice. I'm not as good as bowling as what I am at batting.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Getting out there and playing is
Yeah.
half the struggle at times.
Yes.
Hitting it straight to the fielder and running through for a single. That's good sharp running there from Geyser.
What's your favourite cricket memory so far?
Definitely playing at the Bay Oval at the Invitational game. Yeah, that was good.
We were there, Alton.
Yeah.
At that game, I just realised, hang on, Alton was there too.
Yep.
We certainly were. Oh, true, you were playing in that one. Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool getting to play on an international venue.
That was very exciting.
And a day-nighter as well.
Yeah, that was very cool.
When was that, Bev? When were we over
End of
there?
March.
End of March. As Pablo in his last over here gets worked around the corner for another 2 runs, it looks like. Fouch gets back comfortably. So starting to pick up the pace here. They're just 2 for 108.
What's even on actually there, Alton?
47
47.
off 29. So he's within 1 strike of a 50.
Yeah, that game at Bay Oval, but did you find your cricket increasing, your knowledge and...
Yeah, it definitely felt good. I feel like playing with more experienced players as well made it a lot funner too. Even though I didn't get to bat or bowl, it was still awesome just fielding.
But just
Yeah.
being there?
Yeah.
As there's no run off that one, straight to the fielder, and they keep it to a dot to the Indians.
Alton, I think there's only been 1 or 2 at most misfields. They've been pretty sharp out there.
Yeah, the drop catch, I guess. Here we down on one knee, around the corner from Fouch, and that'll be his 50. It's gone for 4 runs, puts him on 51. That's a great knock from the number 3 batsman.
Do you what do you like with your own stats? Do you follow your stats at all, or?
No, definitely. I'm just kind of whatever the day is. That's however it turns out, kind of. Yeah.
Fair enough. I was going to ask you what your highest score, if you know what your highest score is, but
yeah.
If you just go out there and don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think on our first game this season, when we won the game, I think I got 15 runs maybe when I was batting, but I think that was my best so far, I think. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, look, for someone who's gone through life and managed 22 not out as his highest score,
yeah,
would never knock 15.
As that's the over. 2 for 112 off 13. And it looks like there might be a bowling change up the far end there. Have to wait and see. It comes up on the score sheet. It'll be Gapes on strike as he faces the new spinner and gets a full toss, works it deep out to deep mid wicket / deep long on for 1 run.
What would you say, Mackenzie, to any girl or woman wanting to play cricket?
I don't know. It's just kind of cool, just because I feel like it's not very supported at my school, because there's only 4 of us as girls playing cricket, and the rest of them are all guys. So yeah, so that's why I think it's awesome how we've got girls from other schools who are interested joining up into one team, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, sometimes it is just about getting those numbers together.
Yeah.
As Fouch puts together a beautiful reverse sweep there for 4 runs off the new bowler Baines. It's the most successful reverse sweep of the game so far. Thanks, Mackenzie. And this time
it's gone the other way.
It's gone the other way. It'll be a dot ball. He was trying to just ramp it around the corner.
This is one of our young up and comers.
Baines bowls shorter there and goes up for an LBW appeal as Gapes doesn't get connection on it.
Looked tight to me. But got another one in the commentary box. There's cycling through here, Alton.
Really are. There's Baines again. Gets driven down the ground by Gapes. Fielded it long off. It'll just be 1 run.
How we going,
mate? Welcome to the commentary box.
Pretty good, yeah.
What's the story? So you play a bit of cricket around these parts?
Oh, yeah, kind of.
Play for the Mavericks, is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't call it playing cricket though. It's kind of just showing up.
Just showing up.
Yeah.
You didn't do too bad in the GPL last season from memory.
Some decent bowling, but that's about it.
Nothing wrong with that. Decent bowling. You'd take that, wouldn't you, Bev?
Oh, definitely. I think the 2 overs I went for were close to 20s than I liked.
Is this Lovely coming back into the attack?
I think it is Lovely, Sandu.
He's got 1 over left, so this will be it for him as he's... Looks like he'll be bowling to Gapes on strike there, the right-hander.
Explain to us, Byron, actually, who are the Mavericks? Because I thought they were the reserves and then realised, no, they're not.
The Mavericks are... so what we are is we're the development team. So
Okay, yeah.
as a young one coming up through after high school grade, you come up to the Mavs, and then that's where, from then on, if you're good enough or have enough experience. It's where the Prems look to pick you out of.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, basically just a development team that I've been in it for 6 years, I think.
And I say, when I met you last year, you seemed part of the furniture, so.
Is lovely off that first ball, just got clamped down on for a single, brings Fouch on strike, just past 50, and he goes after that one, but there's a man out there. It'll be too far though, it's gone all the way for 6. He likes it there, does Fouch.
I called that straight off the bat. I know there were 2 fielders, they were quite close to it, but good striker. Byron, how do you find Geyser City Cricket Club? Just remember, we can't edit anything here.
It's an amazing club. Everyone here is a bunch of good lads. Everyone's here to support each other. Some good quality cricketers in here. Otherwise it just feels like another family basically.
It's good 2 runs there for Fouch, well ran from the batsman.
Who's the best person in the dressing room for the Mavericks?
Ooh. As in...
Just on any level.
This season's Mavericks, I'd have to say Fergus. He's a funny bloke. He's there for a good time.
And a long time or not?
Why do you cut that part out?
2 to come here for Lovely in his last over. Oh, throw him there. It's a handy dot. Couldn't catch up to the ball there. Gapes. He's 21 off 16 so far.
When you ask a question like that, Byron, you always ask the other one, who's the worst person in the dressing room?
Are you on? Welcome along to the second innings here. Geyser setting a total of 172. The Indians looking to chase that down in their 20 overs. As that first ball might have even hit the batsman's box there. Singh Samra not getting bat on it. Apologies, that's hasn't refreshed the batsman's name. Now it has. Yeah, Ravi, who had a decent day with the bat, now opening up the bowling for Geyser. And he's put out on through the offside. It splits the man at cover and point, and Singh Samra will get off the mark for 2 runs. Past the infield, fielded it eventually, and he keeps the strike. Here comes Ravi again, right arm over the wicket. 3rd ball of the innings. Oh, and Ravi puts a big swing at that. It's a chance, and it's a drop in the end. He done all the hard work and got there. I think that might be the skipper.
I think it was Ben Astwood actually. It wasn't the easiest because he's got the sun in his eyes as well, and that's dipping down quite low.
I feel like he caught that. He had it in his hands, but then just as he hit the deck, it just sort of burst out.
The old elbows hitting the ground.
Yeah, it was a good effort. But it's a drop, and yeah, it'll go down as a run to Singh Samra, as Lovely is now on strike. Had not a bad day bowling, and now he's opening the batting, and he gets a leading edge which goes straight up. The keeper's calling it and does really well. That's a good keeper's catch. That's a great catch by the man with the gloves, Ingram, covering good yards, telling the other fieldsmen around him that he's got this one. Leave it to me, I've got the gloves, and he makes no mistake.
Yeah, the player behind square did really well. Saw that it was Cam's catch, even though it was always going away from Cam. But in the end, made it look easy. But that drop catch only cost them 1 run.
And that's a golden duck for a lovely Sandu. Boulder Avi caught Ingram.
He had a bit of a blow par bowling effort from his own standards with the ball. Not doing so well with the bat either.
The new batsman coming out. Ariel. Aaron Ariel.
Product of Tauranga Boys College, I believe. First year out of high school.
That's a good start for the Indians. Here comes Ravi, and again to the new man, Arul. He works it down and it's fielded in the cordon. So it was along the ground to there, and he gets through for 1 off the mark first ball.
So very good fielding effort actually. He's getting a bit of pats on the back as well, because basically split, between like third slip and gully, and he's just managed to get down on that and stop the ball.
Did you get that catch on screen?
I believe I did.
Great catch, wasn't it?
Here's Ravi again this time. Worked around the corner from Singh Samra.
Got another young cricketer in the commentary box. Ivy, how are you, Ivy?
I'm good.
She's very excited to come.
I was going to say, you could just
now
tell
she's really showing.
Whereabouts do you play your cricket trade?
I'm not actually sure what it's called, but it's down the road. What's the name?
What team do you play for?
Oh, the Blueberries.
You play for the Blueberries.
Yeah.
Cool. They're in the second season, I believe. Crispian?
Yeah.
Second season. Yeah. What made you discover cricket or want to play cricket?
Well, my friends, they started playing at lunchtimes and they joined the team, but I was too scared to. So I started playing with lunchtimes at them, and then I decided that I'll join the team this year.
Spanked, and that'll go for 4. Or will it? Yes, it will. A full toss there from Astwood. Not his best delivery to start things off. And Singh Samra pounces on the opportunity, pumps it to the boundary.
And what have you found the most exciting playing for the Blueberries?
Probably just playing a sport game. I haven't played one in a while, so it's pretty cool to be part of a team.
Great fielding there by Ravi as Singh Samra tried to pump another 4, but got a little bit skyward with that one, but it cleared the infield and they've run 2 runs.
What other sports have you been playing? Had you played before cricket?
I played netball in primary school, and that's all.
Well, for the 3rd ball in a row, Singh Samra has had another go at Astwood here. He's really attacking the Geyser skipper. He gets that one over the top for another 2 runs. Over the top of mid-off, I should say, this time. And again, same region, but it's even further. It might hold up. No, it'll go for 4. 4 runs, a beautiful shot. He's on a roll here, the opening bat, Singh Samra.
It's only come out with one intent in mind. What position of netball did you play?
Since it was primary school, I just played all over.
All over?
Just tried everything.
Did you have a preferred one?
I liked centre.
Centre, yeah.
Would have been some bat on that, but big enough deflection to avoid the keeper, and they'll get a run for it.
It's given us runs as well. I actually think it might have hit Cam's glove on the way through. There was almost two sounds
there were
to
two
that.
noises, yeah.
That's even keeping.
Even Fish, oh well.
He keeps as well.
I actually forgot about that. Apologies to...
Apologies before I gave Ingram the shout out for Fouch's beautiful catch there.
That was a great catch.
I was just told by Byron that Ingram was the keeper before, so some false information to be fair to me there.
We'll stick with Byron telling you that. I actually think I did.
Maybe it was you. As they get a single off the last ball of the over, and that's the end of the second over. 1 for 19, the Indians.
Do you have a preferred? Do you like to battle bowl more, Mackenzie, or Ivy? Sorry.
That's alright. I like bowling more because I'm not very good at running with the pads on. I fell over once.
That is tricky.
Oh come on, we've all of us
work.
have fallen over at some point trying to run between wickets.
Bev falls over without pads on. So,
Oh yeah, that's true.
Actually,
It makes me
I've got a story, Crispian, because you haven't brought this up. We'll wait to the end of this ball.
As Ravi comes in into his second over, pulled around the corner just over the man at 45. A pull shot for 4 runs.
The last time I was here, Alton, do you want to have a guess what happened to me?
Were you playing here?
I may have had a few bowls in the artificial.
And I'm guessing what happened to your over, or how many it went for, or what?
No, it was just bowling on the.
Oh, you might have fallen over as you bowled it or something. I
Well,
don't
of
know.
course, it fell over. I found out later on. Ivy, this will hopefully make you feel better. I actually may have broken a bone on my foot that night.
Oh wow.
Here's Ravi coming in again, and this one is wide, and it is called wide from the umpire. So Ariel heading him for 4, and then a follow up was a wide. So Ravi under a bit of pressure here.
What do you bowl? Do you like to bowl just medium, straight up and down, or do you like turning your fingers? Or
No, just very basic bowling.
basic?
This
No, that's all right. That explains it.
Ravi again. Oh, worked around the man at 45 and dropped. Wow, there's probably been too many drops for this level of cricket today. That was straight to the man. Your perfect camera view of it there.
That's Gary Patel, known for his bowling.
Known for his bowling? Okay. Well, I think I'm on one drop catch at the moment. I reset my account a couple of weeks ago. Who's your favourite? Who's your favourite player on the team, Ivan?
I don't know them by name, but most of the bowlers I've seen have been pretty cool, so I just like watching them.
Oh,
So
fair
whoever's
enough.
bowling, yeah,
Yep.
I like them.
Speaking of good bowling, there was a good one from Ravi. It's a dot ball, always handy in a T20.
And did you have any interest in playing cricket, before this all started, or?
In primary school again, my school was starting a cricket team for girls, and I joined that, but I couldn't make it to the first game, and no one else could. But yeah, I had an interest in it then.
Good shot there from Ariel, but only 1 run for it, so well fielded.
What's your high score, Ivy?
2? No?
What, 22?
I was going to say, I think Crispian was trying to really help you there.
Sorry.
That's alright. Ivy's
That's not fair,
a
'cause
young
that's-
up and coming. Yeah.
Ivy, that's my highest score, so if you've already got 22 at your age.
Oh, it's good to know then. Good to know I'm not alone in 22.
Took me a few years to score my first runs, put it that way.
It might have been off the pad this time. Wait to see the umpire's call. It certainly was. It's a leg by.
So
There you go,
you're
Crispian.
enjoying your cricket, Ivy?
Yes, very much.
Where would you like to bat? Do you like opening the batting?
I do, because then it means that everyone will forget about my batting by the end of the game. But
The theory is sound.
Oh, that
There
is
some logic
awesome
there.
logic.
There is some logic.
You're a
Now,
bit of an opener.
if you watch Ivy bat, she does, when she's running between wickets, it looks challenging, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It doesn't quite flow when the pads are on.
no, not really.
But she got a first run a couple of weeks ago, and it was, quite emotional for her coach to get her first run. It was great. Everyone gets a run.
Sounds like the coach is still struggling with it. 27 for 1 after 3. The chase of 173.
And Ivy, she's an up-and-coming bowler, to be honest. She's a bit modest. She can bowl pretty well, just starting out. Getting a few straight ones, aren't you?
Yes, I've been practicing, so hopefully.
So they do have a bit of homework to do. They forget about the maths and English. They do 10 catches each night with their mum or dad in a row before
10 catches they've taken, or
Yeah, they're going to take them in a row. Yeah.
Oh, well, I was going to say, because that could be me all night, to be honest.
Well, that tells me a little bit about your maths and English then. Before they can start actual proper homework. So.
No, it's sitting on 15 drop catches, I think. And we're also talking about in commentary as well, like trying to catch sixes.
Oh dear.
Ayril plays that one out square on the onside, and they'll get back for 2. Good running, found the gap.
Thanks, Ivy.
Thanks, Ivy. Well, we've had a few coming through the box today, Bev. A few guests.
Oh, it's been great, mate.
Yeah.
Who wants to listen to just us drone on?
Yeah, no one, I'd imagine.
We'll find out once I upload this video.
So this is Sean Gapes coming in again, bowling his second ball to Ayril. Swing and a miss, dot ball. Batted well, Gapes.
He just missed out on that 50, but of course, biggest talking point for Geyser's innings was Evan Felch. With his 7.
Gapes again. Hit him on the pad, they go up for LBW given. Sean Gapes gets Geyser's second wicket. What a breakthrough that is.
Credit to the umpire, I can't remember whether it's Chris or Brian, but both LBWs he's given, he's had to think about it, and then decided, there are some umpires that like to give their decision straight away, but he's given it a good thought anyway.
Yep, and that's Ariel, the number 3 batsman, gone back to the pavilion, and out comes Singh.
It is cold.
Singh gets off the mark there, working around the corner. Gapes coming into bowler's 4th ball of the over after getting the wicket. 2 balls earlier.
Tell you what, Alton, word's gone out about us droning on. Got another one in the commentary box. How we going, Beth?
Good, yeah.
Yep. First season playing cricket, I understand.
Yep.
And with the Blueberries.
Yeah, started at school.
In comes Gapes. bowling around the wicket here. Oh, and gets under it, does Singh Samra. There'll be 2 runs there at least. And 2 it'll be. Just got up and over the infield there. Over mid-off and cover. They went back and fielded it.
He's a decent hitter, kicking deep Singh Samra across Auckland and Northern Districts. Premier Men T20s last season. And club 20th best strike rate, having faced 41 balls or more of 155. But shall I come back to that question, Beth?
Here he goes again. That could be caught though. It's up. It's a chance. It's taken. So he's gone now as the opener, Singh Samra. Gapes gets 2 in the over. What an over from the all-rounder.
Well, I was going to say, guys, it was just getting their noses in front before the start of this over, but now they've really capitalised. Because it's a good time to keep asking you questions here, Beth. Yeah. Were you another one that got brought into playing cricket at lunchtime at school, or?
Yeah, it started off with bat down and drink bottle cricket, but yeah.
Yep, drink bottle. There's nothing wrong at all with drink bottle cricket. It's rubbish. You would have played a bit of rubbish bin cricket.
Yep, definitely.
Alton?
Oh yeah, we all do, don't we?
I think that's where we all start, with the old bat down, especially at internationals.
Bit of beach cricket too, perhaps?
Yeah. Did you have any sort of interest in playing cricket before that?
I mean, my dad grew up quite around cricket. We've got sets at home, cousins, aunties, uncles, all play. So, yeah, a little bit as a kid.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I hear you're a pretty decent bowler as well.
Yeah, I suppose. I can't really comment.
Beth, this is your time to talk up yourself, because the great thing is about commentary. It's not about. It's making people believe it. Isn't it, Crispian?
What's that?
It's not always about speaking the truth. It's making people believe it.
That's right. Is that what Beth's doing to you?
That's what I was telling her to do.
Are you on?
Yes, we are.
Oh, very good. So Beth is my up-and-coming prodigy, I think. She's going to be a great little bowler. God, yeah. You're going to be awesome. Another couple of years you'll be running the show. Okay?
Hope so.
Yeah.
How big's your run-up to bowl?
Would you call it a run-up? It's more of a little.
No, I did more
just
run
a
up.
step up.
No, I did more run up 10 to 12.
Oh, excellent.
Is what, sorry?
10 to 12 steps.
That's pretty much what I come off on a good day.
Oh, slashed behind point. That could go for 4. And it will. So, good start to the over for the Indians.
So anything you want to add, Beth?
No,
Not really? Well, thank you for joining us.
No, always
Keep playing more cricket. Go the Blueberries, eh?
Yeah, go Blueberries.
Okay.
Go the Blueberries. Thanks very much,
Beth.
Beth.
Okay.
Lachlan Hogan, the new bowler there, getting cut by Singh. And Singh that time just plays a straight drive, gets a single for it. As mid on and mid off come around and make sure it doesn't go all the way to the fence.
I saw the start of the Geyser innings, play a lot of shots along the ground, which is completely opposite to what the Bay of Plenty Indians are doing here. They've got at the ball quite hard at a lot of them, a lot of the balls.
They have.
He's going to come up.
Although they've heard me here because it's a couple of runs between cover and point.
Yeah, Singh Bra getting off the mark there. First ball he's faced. Splits the gap. 2 runs. Hogan halfway through his over. Here comes Hogan again. Singh Bra just digs that one out. No run. Dot ball out to cover.
dishing out the umpire, so have a go.
Oh man. Yeah, I still haven't had my little sulk yet.
Oh well, do it live. That'll be awesome.
Almost a run out there, but they've got back in time as we're joined in the commentary box by
Aryan.
Aryan, how are you, mate?
Yeah, not too bad, not too great.
Yeah.
I love that summarisation. Enzi over the dot. It is 5 gone, 39 for 3. Yeah, I was quite surprised you were coming up so soon after.
Oh, no one else wanted to do it.
Oh, take one for the team, as they say. So I understand you're a Tauranga Boys
X, yeah.
yeah,
Finished this year.
Yes, that's cool. So my notes and investigation and all that did come to fruition.
Yeah.
But you've also done a bit of rep stuff as well.
Just a bit. They have plenty age groups. That's about the extent of it, really.
More than me. Have you always been a top order batter, or?
Yeah, definitely. Picked up keeping last year.
Oh,
Last season just got kind of thrown into the deep end, but now we made do, and I'm keeping for this team as well now. Haven't done too bad, I'd say.
I was going to say you did all right out there.
Yeah, nice stumping there.
Shot, boy!
What a shot that is! 6 runs, pulled away. Beautiful shot there.
That's cleared by
So
a bit.
Arian, a product of the machine that is Tauranga Boys High School.
Yeah.
Really neat to see you, and obviously walked into this team, no worries at all. How's the atmosphere and the culture in the Bayplan Indians?
Great. They're all a bunch of great lads. Definitely so many opportunities up for grabs. And yeah, every one of them loves to make you feel welcomed in the team.
You got a big tournament coming up just after Christmas, haven't you? The New Zealand Indian Sports Association.
Yeah, the team goes down there. I saw you there last year as well.
Up there.
Sorry.
No, you're right, mate. Back at Waikaraka.
Yeah, there was a bit
Park.
of Bev's commentary going on there as well, wasn't there?
There was. I saw you kind of eyes light up when you saw me. I was like, I think he's seen me around. It was funny, I think a couple of weeks ago someone tried introducing me to Taran Nathula. Taran goes up, everyone knows Bev.
Oh, Gapes gets that one full and it's dug out by Singh. So he's hit a beautiful 6 and then Gapes managed 2 dot balls following that. Good comeback.
So playing for college in a senior men's comp, how do you guys find it?
We definitely struggled a bit last season, especially.
I was going to say Hamilton boys are doing a very similar thing in Hamilton at the moment.
How are they going?
No, that's what I'm saying. They're not.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, there's definitely a lot of learning opportunities for grabs. But no, all in all, great experience.
And is it just college students that play, or do you get a couple of others?
We get a couple of coaches in there as well.
Yeah, because I was going to say Hamilton boys have had Anton Devisic, and actually he's at St Peter's, Cambridge now. Yeah, so I wondered whether Tauranga boys did the same.
Yep, same. We'll usually have about one adult per every senior team. For the lower grades, it's more to make sure we just don't get bullied, and for the likes of Prems, it's to get a bit of wisdom on the field.
Yeah.
And it definitely helps. Yeah.
Where did Tauranga boys end up in regards to nationals this year? I can't even think of the comp's name.
Oh, Gillette Cup.
Gillette Cup.
Yeah, we had a bit of a bummer. Didn't quite manage to qualify out of ND.
Is that Hamilton?
St Paul's, I think.
St Paul's Collegiate, okay.
Yeah, I think we lost to them in the final of the Northern Districts tournament.
Quick single taken there as Singh just worked it on the onside. They get through for 1.
So before keeping, did you do any bowling, or?
I'd like to say I was a spinner. Didn't get bowled many overs, but
own it. Own it.
We'll say I threw some leggies down. Bit of pace before that.
How good's a leggy? Fun to bowl, aren't they?
Not when you're bad at them. Not when you're getting hit into the trees.
So I'm just going to blend it into that here, because I'm actually a sponsor.
Oh, yeah?
So, you can say whatever you like. What's the ambitions? I mean, first year in Premier competition for this team, you know, you already hit the ground running with a couple of pretty good results. Where do you guys see yourself sort of, at the back end of the season? You aiming for top half, or further, or just to be competitive? What's the talk amongst the management there?
We're in it to win it. There's nothing else to it. We've had a few losses, but again, it's just a learning curve, really. We'll hit the ground running, and I think we've shown results that prove we can.
I think the beauty of the competition is almost a clean slate after Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you start all over again, but then you kind of know where you fit.
Is that when the
Williams Cup,
white ball
versatile?
Yeah.
There's more to that, and I can't remember it.
Versatile Williams.
Yeah, it might be Versatile Williams Cup actually. Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
I was trying to think of the whole. This is the No, I'm going to stop guessing. I do have it.
Here comes Hogan again. Oh, well played. Great looking shot, but there's cover out there.
Jensen Steele Baywide T20 Cup is what we're playing in. Let's have to give praise to people that want to sponsor organisations and sports clubs these days, because nothing happens without them.
And what was the chit chat at half-time? 170, obviously a pretty good score.
But
you obviously give yourself a chance, wouldn't you?
It's a flat wicket out there.
Yeah.
Not doing much. We definitely think it's chaseable. And as long as we bat the depth, it shouldn't be too difficult.
Aerial with this one and over the infield. Looks like it'll just be one run though.
What's your earliest cricket memory, Arian?
Earliest cricket memory. Bit of backyard cricket when I was younger. Accidentally threw my bat into the window.
Oh, the bat in the window, okay.
Yeah. Pretty different to most stories, but earliest thing I can remember.
Singh this time cuts it out past point for 2 runs.
Because I remember playing backyard at a friend's batch, and I just hit the ball where nobody fielded, so they put them all, where I was hitting them, and then hit one of my best ever cover drives through the garage window. The ball, not the bat.
Yeah.
Singh lays into that one and gets it out to the man at Cow Corner, deep mid wicket.
Yeah, I wish it was the ball that went into the window. Wouldn't have gotten into as much trouble.
Well, here's a stat for you guys. If this chase is successful, it'll be, this is a single just a backward point, it'll be the highest successful chase in BOP Premier Men T20 since start of 22-23. I love my stats.
The stat man.
Is there any player, Ariane, that you kind of like to model yourself on? Or?
Model myself on? Not really, to be honest.
No, just play your own game?
Just kind of see what I can do myself.
Handy getting 2 there.
Well,
The Indians through Singh, and that's the end of the over. Through for 55 after 7.
Well, hopefully you've taken the mind off your sulking after getting out. Eh?
It's still in the back of the head.
Well,
Trust me, once this is all done and over, I'm going back to the car and I'm just...
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, we'll let you go and
The
sulk.
debrief.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us today.
No problem.
Cheers, Ariane.
Good luck. Hopefully, you'll get close.
Thank
All right.
you.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Cheers, Aaron.
Sounds like we've got more on our way, Alton.
More guests incoming.
Would you say?
More blueberries?
It sounds like more blueberries, yep. Would you say Geyser maybe just their noses in front at the moment? In terms of wickets?
Wickets, yes, but the run rate's pretty good for the Indians, so yeah, it depends what way you look at it as they work that one out to the sweeper, that deep point. Yeah, I don't know, I think the Indians might even think that they've got this under control. Their run rate's well above the required. In fact, it's not above the required, but if it's at a good pace to a platform to launch and win it at the end, you know what I mean?
It's a little bit lower, but it's not drastic.
Yes, that's what I was meaning. There's a single out to point, and they move on to 3 for 59 to the Indians.
Got Madison and Sam in commentary, but we'll just wait for this last ball.
It's aerial, but that'll be a bounce or two out to the man at long on, and 1 run again for the Indians.
How we going, ladies?
Good. Alright.
All right. Yeah. So, how many years? Start again. How long have you been playing cricket for?
We've just had 2 seasons, so not long.
2.
Not proper cricket, but
2 seasons.
2 seasons.
Yeah.
Yep.
not long, but pretty good.
Dragged into it at lunchtime at school, or
Yeah,
like
always.
everyone else?
Yeah, started at school with a bottle of water.
Yep. Bottle cricket, as
Then
it's
the
been called.
plastic bats.
She have a great story about playing backyard cricket. You'll never guess who I played it with. It was on a court.
Whoa, swing and a miss that time. Handy dot ball for Geyser.
And it was with the Australian wheelchair rugby team.
Oh.
Yep, that's what I said. That's what I'm like, no, I got something you'd never guess it. Yeah, it was awesome fun.
No,
We had to kill time before the game was officially called a default in 2017.
Oh, mean.
Another dot ball there from a good start from Singh.
So we've been asked to ask you, and you can answer however you like.
Okay.
How do you find your coach?
Oh. Nah. It's pretty mean, like, first ever coach, so it's a good thing to have someone to teach you how to run the tracks.
This one drifting down leg, wide ball there from Singh, and left alone somewhat by Singh Bra. Singh to Singh Bra and Singh at the non-striker. There's a lot of Singhs out there,
We're
Bev.
singing along, aren't we?
Yeah. Dilaraj Singh bowls it onto the pads of Govinda Singh, and he works it out square for a single.
Sam, what do you do to get yourself ready for a game? Is there anything in specific that you like to do, like listen to music?
No, I just talk to myself in my head.
Sorry?
I talk to myself in my head.
You talk to yourself in your head? Well, see, I talk to myself out loud because you've got to have an intelligent conversation with someone. That's what I tell people.
Dilaraj Singh to Govinda swing. He gets a hold of it, but it'll go out to long on and just be 1 again. So the boundaries have dried up here somewhat for the Indians.
I think it did at some point during Geyser's innings. I think they went through a 5 or 6 over spell, but more after the 10 over fact that happened. Madison, you got a captain like Sadie who seems to know his stuff. I don't know if you realise this.
Bowled him! Dilraj Singh goes straight through Singh Bra, and Golden Deep Singh Bra will walk back to the pavilion.
I don't think that bounce of that ball got above the ankle, to be fair. It was quite low.
Nah, it looked like it died, to be fair. Tough one to play.
What I was going to say, sorry, about Sadie was that out here, it was actually the first thing I ever live streamed for Geyser, the GPL, and Sadie actually got her brother out.
Oh.
Sadie got Cohen out, yeah. Apparently there's a lot of talk about it, like, yeah.
Yeah, I bet there would be.
You got to take your wins.
Yeah.
Sam, are you a batter or are you a bowler, or
I have no idea.
you just turn up and do what's needed?
Fielder.
I actually still have no idea.
No, fair enough. Hey, look, and this is what I say to juniors if I do a bit of I do the odd bit of coaching. Okay, we all started somewhere. How about yourself, Madison?
I quite enjoy everything. Like, honestly, I don't think same with Sam, I'm not like really in anything specific, but learning new things and everything's good.
Okay, so the most important question then, really hard, are you enjoying yourselves?
Oh yes, of course.
You really thought that was going to be a difficult question,
I was like,
didn't you?
I didn't expect something like, oh god, do I have to think about it?
Dilraj to the new man. Come on, he just blocks it out for a dot ball. And that's the end of the over. 4 for 63 after 9.
Oh, a little faith in me there, in me there, Alton. I did have the scoreboard up and correct. What's your favourite cricket moment so far?
Our first win.
First win. Oh.
Our first game of the season. No.
Yours, Sam?
It was playing for Rotorua at Bay Oval.
Was that the day-nighter end of last season?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So both Alton and I were there commentating that game as well. So.
Bay Oval, that would have been cool to play on.
It was.
I think Alton, you and my mate were a bit scared to go out onto the Oval itself, weren't you? You weren't too sure whether you were allowed or not.
I was running out there, mate. Don't worry about that. As Patel comes into the attack. Well, he gets one on the pads, but they don't go up for LBW, so that's 2 dots. From Patel bowling to Singh here.
I think the big thing here too for Geyser is that it's 2 dots on top of a wicket in the last 10 balls, you know.
Yeah, the game really swinging in Geyser's favour here, would you say? As that's cut out to the sweeper. And Singh gets off strike, brings a Kamam on strike.
Do either of you ladies follow the White Ferns, the women's team?
I've seen bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to go and see the T20 World Cup that they won?
No.
Never worked for me either, to be honest.
Was it on display around here?
Oh, it's had quite a bit of
it. Yeah. True.
It's had a good tour around the country.
Yeah, I bet. So it should. Well deserved. Oh, they've gone up and he's given him! He was trapped on the crease. It cannons into the pads. And Kamam is back to the pavilion now. Patel picking up a wicket.
If there's questions on whether guys are on top or not, it's the 5th wicket. Byron, did you actually hear me correct there, Byron?
Yep. You asked if Geyser's on top. No.
Byron's got the old negative thumbs down going on here. Interesting.
All 11 of their players could bat, so...
Yeah, no, I was just about to follow that up. So Byron probably knows more about the BOP and the Indians, and he just said that they're all decent batters. So
Even so, the run rate's creeping down now too. So, yep, Geyser, you'd have to say, are on top.
Sam, have you played any other team sports before, or
Netball.
netball? What position were you playing?
I play goalie and wing A.
Nice.
Yeah.
My sister during age group, hopefully you know who these are, Casey Kopoa and Laura Langman.
No, Laura Langman.
Yep. Casey Kopoa was goalkeeper, same era.
Dylan cuts that one out to the deep point, gets off the mark first ball, good work. And that's the over. It'll be 5 for 65 after 10 at the halfway point of the innings.
How about yourself, Madison?
Team sports. I play netball.
Yep. Positions?
Normally goal shoot because the height.
I was just thinking, yeah.
Got to use it to a bit of your advantage.
I think that's the other thing, Alton, we were talking about how great the Black Caps and White Ferns were, but that Constellation Cup series, every time I looked at that score, other than the fourth test, we were smoking Australia.
Did they win the last one?
No.
No, we won 4-0, did we?
No, sorry, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 3-1.
Wide ball there to start the over.
Do you find the team environment different to netball at all?
Yeah, it's a lot different.
Yeah.
In what ways?
The environment is more positive than netball.
It is.
Netball has become so toxic.
Yeah, no, cricket seems more of like a team sport than netball. Netball's like feels like more of an individual.
Which is funny because,
Sometimes.
and I'm not disputing what you ladies are saying, because generally that's how cricket's seen. It's a team sport played by individuals. So,
It just might be our team.
Oh, hey, no, look, and that is great to hear as well.
Edged, and it will land safely and potentially go to the fence. Nah, it's cut off. They've run 2 so far, and they'll stay at 2 there, the Indians.
No, look, if that's your attitude towards the team you're in cricket, keep it. And you know, like I was thinking to myself last night, I still can't figure out this guy's name because contact doesn't remember the guy.
Good shot there from Singh, fielded by the Geyser captain.
But in the team I enjoyed the most as well, and this is 15 years ago. Makes me feel so young.
Very young.
Dilraj Singh again, right arm over the wicket, goes full and gets pumped down to Astwood again. Does Dilraj, and that's Dylan with another single to his name.
What do you like doing chilling wise, Sam? Outside cricket?
Reading.
What sort of stuff do you read?
I read a lot of genres. I don't have a favourite.
Fair enough. Do you have a favourite book to read?
Fourth Wing.
Sorry?
Fourth Wing.
Can't say I've heard of it, sorry. What's it about? This is the joy of cricket. You can talk about there's so much time you can talk about just about anything, ladies.
It's a fantasy novel about a girl going into a kind of schoolish environment with dragons and...
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Kind of what it sounded like then.
Yeah.
Dylan gets a single off the last ball of that over, so just behind point, and that's the over. 5 for 73 after 11.
Right, have they annoyed you enough, you two?
I don't know if they had enough.
Yeah. Go on then, we'll go catch up with those. Alright.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, ladies. Have a
Thanks
good evening.
guys, have a good one.
You too.
Oh, he skied this one as Dillon. Fielder under it, takes it. It's a wicket for Patel. Well bowled, well flighted. And the batsman skies it. So that's the 6th wicket for the Indians here. They need to preserve some wickets because they're losing them at a rate of knots at the moment.
Yeah, and it just goes back to what I was saying at the start. Yeah, you know, a few overs into this innings here, Alton, is that a lot of their shots are being played aerial. They're not trying to play those decent traditional shots along the ground. And in a ground like this, I think that might even be the 3rd wicket that really hasn't even made the outside the inner circle. When you're playing big shots, big aerial shots, it's going to be hard to preserve wickets.
Dead right, Bev, as Pablo is the next man in for the Indians. He walks out to bat in the number 15 there. And join Gowinder Singh, who's actually 27 not out of 21. He's just had wickets falling all around him. It's never easy.
Was he number 3?
Nah, he was number 4, but yeah, close to it. Yeah, he hasn't had that much support. They're struggling for a partnership here. What's for dinner then, Bev?
I don't know, there's a few options on my way back to the bottom of the Coromandel, mate.
You going Thames ways?
Kirapahi, which is between Pyro and Ngāti, almost Thames.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
Yep. Here's Patel bowling to Pablo, who just blocks that one out onto the offside, no run.
What about your south going north on the bay?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Maybe some burger fuel. Shout out to one of the sponsors there. Pablo might have just snuck one onto the edge. They're claiming a caught behind, but no, not giving out.
Well, Fish was definitely interested, and I think Patel was only backing up the keeper, to be honest.
Yeah, Patel didn't have too much interest. It was all Fouch. Full toss this time. Oh, straight to the fielder. If he feels that clean, there could be trouble, but they get through for 1 on the misfield.
Pretty good though. They ran with a shot and hoped like anything that, fielding pressure.
Yeah, running off the shot's always a nice option, isn't it? You can usually sneak one. Patel gets hit out onto the offside again, and it'll just be 1 run out to the sweeper from Singh, and that'll be the over. So Gowinder Singh will keep the strike. He's 28 not out. Pablo, he's 1 not out, and the Indians are 6 for 75 after 12.
I just feel like the strangle on the BOP and the Indians is just coming in now from Geyser. That run rate now is only just over 6. It's 6.33. And they need to go at 8.5.
8.5 is the required.
I know, 8.5 at the start.
At the start, right? Yeah. Well, they must be getting up, above 10s.
12.13.
12s. So
it's 2 a ball.
It's tough work now for the Indians. Doable, but they just got to get a partnership going. As Ravi comes back on to bowl. The opening bowler, the opening batter, coming back in for his second spell.
Captain the last time I played a game.
Singh has a swing and a miss. A dot ball for Ravi. Pressure continues to build. Well, even if they back down to 11, they're running out of wickets.
And overs. I think Mark Richardson used to say, if you think it's a good score, put 2 wickets on top of it, and then, add 2 wickets and see if it's a good score there, and 8 for 75, regardless of how deep you bat.
It's another dot ball there from Ravi.
We're keeping you up, Alton.
No, not at all.
No?
Yourself?
No, I'm wide awake, mate.
Yeah, right.
Thought you were having a big yawn there.
No, not me, man. Here's Ravi again. Another swing and a miss, but this time it'll be a wide.
Of course, the Black Caps finishing their Sri Lankan tour last night with rain washing out the third one day. I think the English are coming.
Certainly are. Looking forward to that series. Oh, that's half a chance. Half a chance for a run out as well. No, they get through for one there as Singh fends it onto the offside. Ravi's had the better of him this over. And now he'll get to bowl at Pabla, the new man.
Yeah, the 3-test series against England starting next Thursday, 28th of August, 28th of November we'll go with, at Hagley Oval.
How good's that going to be? Predictions, Bev?
I honestly wouldn't have a clue. Just the way things are at the moment. England looking strong.
Big swing from Pabla, inside edge onto the pad. They'll get at least one, and just one.
Although they had a interesting tour of Pakistan. About the same time we were in India. I think they won their first game by an innings and 300 runs or something ridiculous. Before Pakistan turned the screws back on them.
Full toss, spanked, but not far enough, and caught in the deep. Good catch there on the boundary, and the task gets even tougher now for the Indians as they slip to 6 for 78. It'll be 7 for 78. Hasn't updated on the scoreboard yet. Oh, and he's thrown the bat away too there. Has Govinda Singh.
So that's just out of frustration, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's fought the hardest out of the whole batting lineup, Govinda. He's made 29, but has to go now. Caught by Gates in the deep, bowled by Ravi.
I see Kane Williamson coming back from injury yesterday, scoring 60 against Auckland and Kitty Row Hamilton.
Baines, the new man out to bat here for the Indians, and he's got a big job in front of him. It's the last ball of Ravi's over. And they still need 93 to win this.
So they've only scored 4 runs off this over.
In fact, they need 95, don't they, to win?
95 to win we'll go with. We knew what you meant, Alton.
Ravi, right arm over the wicket. And that's just blocked out from Baines for another dot. What an over that is from Ravi. A wicket and not many runs.
I'm going with 4.
That's 7 for 78 off 13. Here's Patel, sneaks one through for a dot. Bowling to Pabla. Patel into his last over. And Pabla gets a hold of that one round the corner, but it'll be fielded by the man at deep square just for a single. Yeah, Gary Patel, he's 2 for 10 off 3.2 so far.
I think
Impressive.
his first over went for a few.
Yeah, well, he's brought it back.
Yeah.
Ooh, half an appeal for a stumping, but his foot's in the crease there. Baines.
Talking about broadcasting and that, news of today, as of today, SENZ, or Sports Entertainment New Zealand, becoming Sport Nation. Now they've changed their brand name.
This one's gone up. It might fall safely though. No, what a catch! Coming in off the rope. I think it might be Hogan. He's done well. What a catch in the deep. And Baines has to go for a duck.
I was with you, Alton. I honestly thought it was going to die on him a few feet short. And he's put in a bit of a... Well, he dived almost to get the body in behind it. But I reckon he's run a good 15 metres there. In. And that sun is, around in an awkward position. And there's just another nail in that coffin.
In fact, it wasn't Hogan. It was another good catch from Sean Gapes. He's had a good day in the field, getting a couple of catches, a couple of wickets as well.
Scored a few runs.
Yeah, good all-round game. So that brings Mystery, the second last man from the dugout for the Indians. And one would think it's going to be pretty tough to win from here. So here's Patel looking to keep up this great bowling performance. That'll be put out for 1 run. Mystery cuts it out to the man at sweeper. Last ball of the over here and last ball of the game for Patel. Figures of 3 for 11 so far. And it'll stay 3 for 11 off 4 overs. What a great bowling display from Gary Patel.
He's getting a good warm applause as well for it. Not often in one day as these days do you go for under 4. That's in a T20. So no, he's had a very good day with ball.
Goes Ravi in for his last over. Comes off a big run up, doesn't he? Steams in.
It's about half a metre short of the inner circle, I think. Tell you what, it could be tied about by the umpire.
Well played there by Mystery. He gets another run. And it brings Pablo on strike. 8 for 81 off 14.1. The Indians in trouble here at Smallbone. Oh, he's threw the shot too early there, has Pablo, and Ravi has done him. It's a good dot.
And so you can see just the head going straight back there, and he's might have been a little bit of pace off in that one.
Yeah, it was well bowled.
And very well disguised as well. 2 players straight, which is where I think the batter was aiming.
That's full and clipped around the corner from Pablo. You get at least one, and it'll just be one. Well fielded out in the deep there. Well, do they play any bonus points in this league, do you know, Bev? Will they be looking to bet to a certain lower total?
On the spot there, Alton. I don't have an answer, sorry.
Yeah, well, we'll probably be able to tell by the way they play. Just keeps that out for one there. Well played from Mystery. Yeah, I mean, if there's net run rate involved, maybe they do just try and get to a certain score. Ravi again, right arm over, steaming in. And Pablo has a go at it. The fielder has a chance, takes the catch well in the deep. That's the 9th wicket. Ravi picks up another for himself.
Tell you what, long on's made that catch look absolutely difficult. But he's taken a pearler.
Yeah, just sort of misjudged it and came in a bit late, but done the job.
Yeah, a bit of wind around that might not have helped things.
So that's the end of Pablo, and the last man into bat for the Indians is Carl, the opening bowler. Carl and Mystery. They've got an Everest to climb out there, as their team still requires 90 from 5.1 overs. Three for 18, and this is his last ball.
Last ball of Ravi's spell, 3 for 18 and 3 for 11. 6 for 29 between two bowlers is not bad.
Played off the back foot, and they get one. Carl off the mark, and that's the over. And that's Ravi's day done with the ball. Ends up figures of 3 for 19 off his 4. Yeah, well bowled indeed.
So next Thursday, both teams in action in the Jensen Steele Baywide T20 comp. Next on the 19th of December, shall I say, round 6. This is round 5. Geyser take on Lake Taupo down on Delaney Park. While the Bay of Plenty Indians play Central out here at Smallbone.
And Astwood, the captain, brings himself back on here as he's just worked away for a single and for his second ball of the over now, and that'll be squirted out for another single down to the man at sweeper, bringing Carl back on strike. No pressure when you come out batting at number 11, Bev. You can have a bit of a licence here.
Oh, it's what I love batting at these sort of situations. And scoring a few runs as a tail ender.
Here he is. He has a go. It's a good shot, but there's a man out there, so it'll just be one run.
You got nothing to lose after your top orders been pretty much well bowled out.
Yeah, they won't be happy with the scorecard here. Mystery just blocks that one back to the bowler, Astwood.
Perfect from the keeper, Evan Fuchs.
Oh, that one's jumped up. Really just hit something on the pitch, a little demon there, and jumped up at Mystery. And that's the over. A 97 off 16.
Who would be your man of the match, Alton? I mean, you got Evan Fuchs with 74. You got Gary Patel 3 for 11. Ravi, who scored a few runs in 3 for 19.
Yeah, Gapes as well with a couple of good catches, runs, and wickets. I'd probably give it to. For me, I might be biased because I'm a keeper batsman, but I think Fuchs with his. He looked beautiful with the bat, didn't he? Some of those shots were great to watch. He got that great catch behind the stumps too.
And he just set the platform with those runs he scored. So no argument from me about that.
It's hit him on the pad, no appeal. And this is Kusab. Riley Kusab's coming into bowl. His first over of the day.
Yeah, he faced one ball, didn't he? It's the last ball of the innings.
And he goes dot, single. Worked out there by Carl, who moves himself on to 4. Mystery back on strike. So here comes Riley. Mystery. Has a go, straight to the field and no run.
Good to see the Geyser boys are still, a bit energetic. They know they've, barring complete mishap here, they've got this game in hand.
Yeah, you'd think so. Oh, that's gone up, a chance! No, it'll fall short and it'll be a dot ball. It was in the air for a while, but Hogan couldn't quite get there. Here's Riley again. Full, and this time it's up and it's away from the fielder again.
Nothing worse than a tailender who just always plugs it over the fielder. Like these two have been doing.
Yeah, another 2 runs for Mystery. Riley again. Spanked out to point. No run. And that's the over. A tidy over there from Kusabs. 3 off it. The Indians are 9 for 90 off 17. And Carl will be on strike to face the next over here.
I'm not a fan of that. Well, not any more a fan of that. I'd be happy for either team to lose. I don't have a dog in this fight. I've got lots of mates, but no dogs. And then you had a punt. You roll me a no in the first place.
A bit of a short ball there from Astwood.
Yeah, Astwood just squares him up there. And this time turn around the corner from Carl. A bit of a mix-up in the running. They've said no in the end.
I think the non-striker's basically sitting there on his bat.
Parked up.
Yeah.
Here he's had a go, and that'll be short of the fielder again. And it'll end up going for 4.
Oh, that's cruel.
4 runs.
But it's 4 nonetheless. As we see Gary Singh coming into the commentary box from Eve's Realty. How are we going, Gary?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Good, mate, good.
Oh, Eve's Beer, plenty Indians. 9.
Well, you got a foot in each camp here, haven't you?
Yeah.
I know you're more with the BOP and the Indians,
Yes.
but
That's a catch, is it? Has it carried? It has. That could be the game.
Is that 9?
Yep, given out. That's the game. That's a wrap. The Indians bowled out for 94. Yeah, you've come to the
Great stint, Gary. Great stint.
Good cameo.
Oh, good small cameo, eh? Good game, guys. Good game, eh?
Yeah, wow. I just fell apart for the Indians there, but we've seen some patches of good cricket here and there, eh, Bev?
Yeah, definitely. But congratulations to Craig's investment partners, Geyser City, winning this one over Eve's Plenty Indians.
Yeah, well done, guys.
Would have loved to have talked to you a bit longer there, Gary, but...
but look, I just came from Tauranga, you know.
Right, I do apologise about all the tech issues from this game not being live streamed, folks, but I am working on getting this loaded up to YouTube when I can. Thanks, Alton. Thanks, Crispian. Thanks, Gary, for your help as well. And hey, kona, folks.